All right, so we're back. I'm a little late to this one just because we just didn't have a chance to record. A bunch of stuff came up and whatnot. But yeah, here we are. I took a look at them. I haven't tried them, but I took a look at who these buffs are. Just thinking about what teams I'm going to use. More than anything, I'm probably just going to use Sanby here. This one has a. Let's see. When Miasma Priest switches phase, their anomaly buildup resistance increases by 10%, and crit damage taken increases by 30. So I'm kind of in a rock and a hard place here because I think my score is probably going to be really low this rotation, just because what I might end up having to do is maybe we're just gonna do this one. Well, because I'm probably gonna have to use either Monado or Soldier 11 here somewhere, and then obviously we'll use Yishuan here. But like, what do I do, right? Because the team that I've been enjoying a lot is like as a backup. So like over here, right? I'll use and that's the other problem. Monado doesn't have a thing here, but I'll use something like maybe Monado, you, and you. So like I use this team here, and then I'll put him on her weapon, whatever, right? And then when I do the next one over here, maybe I'll do you, you, and you. But then we're missing all kinds of stats. We're like slightly suboptimal. So I don't know. I guess we'll try it. We'll see what happens. Again, the problem is anomaly buildup is reduced pretty hard. Of course, if we switch the phase, we can kind of reduce that, but you know, I'm not really sure how to switch the phase anyway. So we're just probably go in here and send it. Again, the problem is it's going to be really hard to hit 20k on this with Monado. This one, we'll just go with the easy win on this one. Because I think we're just going to like bully this guy with Sanby. Let's go here. Apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently I was seeing that we're getting more buffs for Elle and Joe, which I think is kind of funny. She doesn't necessarily need them, but she also doesn't necessarily not need them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm curious to see because they're adding a new system where it's like, okay, you can activate the changed skill set, because they do change the skill set a little bit. Where it's like, oh, this does this now, this does this now. So that they're not changing that; they're keeping that the way it is. But they're also adding in like little buffs where it's like, okay, the multiplier on this is now higher. That you spend this currency to unlock these level ups, or whatever. So I saw that. I don't know. Again, I don't know how that's gonna work, but I know I heard Soldier 11 is getting kind of an Ellen Joe treatment plus those little buffs or whatever. We'll see.
Save your ether and activate it. The melody is
Oh man, I'm throwing here.
press the advantage.
I don't know why am I timing like I had to think about it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Sound steady. Loyalty. Get ready.
I think I got all three of them on that. I'm not sure though. That was dumb.
Adjusting for wind. Right on cue. Target locked.
Hit him with this.
The target's exposed.
I don't know why I was like struggling to, like my brain could not decide who was coming next. It was like, oh, what do I do?
Down strategy. Leave it to me. Recalibrating. My bullets are one with the wind. Right on cue.
Wow, did you see that? I still got that. Despite heading that so delayed.
You're out. Press the advantage.
So I know that they opened that window out so you can still get the lightning strike on the 3 with a bigger space, but that actually was like forever. That's crazy.
Resolve. What you deserve. Stop that. Now you carry. Stay focused.
Ah, I hate when this happens.
Stay safe. Right on cue. Now you carry. Move it. The target.
Yeah, sometimes if you I think it's like if you get a electric anomaly when he's doing his missile thing or something. I don't know what it is. You can knock him out of the triple whatever phase. It's really annoying. Hit him with this. 'Cause you know,
Down strategy. Not over. Now you carry.
oh, I messed up that.
Adjusting. Sniper's creed. One shot, one kill.
Normally, while he's charging that up, because it's not a whole lot else I can do, I usually like to just bring Nicole in and have her just charge her little bubble. See, I knock him out of that sometimes. And I don't know if you want to do that. I don't think you do. Doesn't seem like something you want to do. But I got 40,000 playing unbelievably sloppy, as you can see. Maybe I can go ahead and do it again just for the fun of it. It says 334, but I'm pretty sure. Look at that! I didn't even get. See, this is the issue with this one. It's an issue because you need to get those triple strikes, and if you don't, you lose so many points. Look how many points I lost because I missed out 2 phases of the triple parry. I think it is. Let's go take a look at the thing. I think it changes sometimes. I'm not sure. It might always be the same, but I remember having to block that 3 times to get the all the points. And for some reason, I just get too much anomaly buildup or whatever causes him to get stunned out of it. Perfect assists. I need more perfect assists. I'm doing them less because, like, we'll go and then I'll show it real quick. But yeah, so I need the triple thing. I need to do more of those. Is there a thing here? So whenever we get impaired. So I think that's what I'm hitting. I'm hitting with impaired. Agents inflict overwhelm when landing a defensive hit assist. So that's not what I can't be inflicting that. Each stack of overwhelm. So maybe it's not impaired. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, we'll just go in here to kind of show off. What am I doing? Go. What I'm talking about. So I'm missing a lot more what's it called? Quick assists or whatever because of things like this. So normally what I do is this. If we can. Come on. Okay. So I wait to get the quick assist on this. Let's go back to her.
Evasive formation.
So normally when I go to her, I'll wait for this to finish. Oh well, I guess it's not gonna do it now. It's on cooldown.
Nicole, don't push yourself. Adjusting for wind.
Okay, so you get this quick assist here. Normally I'll wait that entire animation, but because we're not using Astral Voice anymore, it's not worth it. So what you want to do is you want to come in 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead of waiting, you see how long that took to activate that?
Ether vision
So you have to
activated.
let go and then wait, watch for her to do this. Instead of doing that, you can just do this. And then swap over to her. And while she's doing that, you know. So as long as you get your 4 shots in or 3 shots, whatever you're going for, you can just swap over to Sanby whenever you want because you no longer need the quick assist. And she's invulnerable while she's doing this.
Recalibrating. I'm on it.
Well, she might not be invulnerable, but it doesn't matter. If she takes damage, it's okay as long as you're not playing like Hollow Zero and then everything one-shots. You know what I mean? But when you're doing Deadly Assault, if you're using this team, or a team like this, just realize if you're not using Astral Voice, you don't need a quick assist every time. So just 1, 2, swap over to Sammy and let her do her thing. Right? It doesn't matter. I do get some quick assist because when she does this,
Sniper's Creed. One shot.
it just
one
gives
kill.
you one for free. So now it's there, and I can swap over. Go away. Stop. And then EX special. So that's what you do with Trigger is you ult, and while like as soon as the ult is going, you can press triangle, and she does like that whole animation. During that animation, the quick assist prompt will appear, and you can swap over to Sammy, so you can just cancel out of it and save time. But yeah, that's really that's the only optimization. There's really no other ones because her quick assist comes out so fast that it's not even like. Well, actually, let's take a look here. Maybe I should be doing it. Stop hitting me. Let's see.
I'm on it.
I guess I could save some time. It's not like it's nothing crazy though. Is the thing like. I wonder, you know what would be cool? If you're using Nicole and you use her little charge ability where you hold the button down. If you just swap out without quick assisting, like if I do this, if swapping didn't make it so that it canceled the charge, so if I hold it and then I swap off of her, if it made it so that when I swapped off of her, she just kept charging and I got the maximum charge every time, that would be pretty awesome. I think that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, the point being is that without Astral Voice, you don't need to wait for the quick assist anymore because of the way it's set up. So let's go to. I'm just gonna show off the builds real quick, and I think that'll be it for today. We always bully this guy. He just shows up, and we just knock the tar out of him. Let's go look at the builds. Again, the builds haven't changed very much.
Story to share?
People decide to text me as soon as I'm doing something. Let's see. So, again, nothing much to say. Actually, I think I gave her 9% more crit damage or something like that, and we got a pretty good amount of crit chance on her since last time. This has been the same. I gave her this plus this. That's been the same. I think I swapped over to this, and then I think I pulled this recently. My gosh, this is ridiculous. The only way it'd be better is if it started off with 4 stats. Anomaly proficiency isn't bad because again, you do get a decent amount of electric procs. It's not between anomaly proficiency and like pen, it doesn't really matter, especially because you're already running like 65% defense shred on this team. So that's that. Here's her. We lost. I think we lost a little bit of crit damage for more attack. I think I had a little more before. These are her skill ups. I still don't have her dodge because don't worry about her dodge. It's like this one. Just upgrade this one. And I guess these two. I just put this one in here just because why not? I have the resources and no one else to put them into, and every little bit helps. So this one. This turned out pretty good. So a lot of these pieces used to have more crit damage, but I kind of swapped off to more attack percentage because she's already getting so much crit damage from Sanby, who's just dumping it all into her, that it's okay to just run more attack. So I went with this. I got this one pretty good. Three crit rolls is not bad, plus attack and anomaly proficiency. This is pretty solid. This is decent. Normally, if I'm being honest, I should probably swap these, but she can use the crit chance a little more than Sanby can, and then we got 2 crit chance here in the impact. I think I'm just gonna stick her on impact for a while. Before, I don't know what changed in the game, but before attack percentage was kind of better because you couldn't get that extra stun anyway. But now I feel like I'm getting the stuns more often. So either I was just maybe not playing her the way I should have, or something was missing. But now it's just more beneficial to get that stun. And for most other content, like if you're playing Shiyu defense or whatever, getting the stun faster means getting the kill faster. In deadly assault is the only time you really want to min max your attack percentage versus impact, because it's like if I can't get that other stun, then it's better just to get more damage in, right? Because if you can fight a boss, and if I'm running impact and I get 3 stuns, and if I switch it over to attack and I still only get 3 stuns, my DPS is going up because that impact is wasted not getting me to that 4th stun anyway. So, anyway, yeah. Kind of explain stuff to you guys you already know. And then, as usual, I do have the M1. Let's go to Nicole. Actually, I might even be able to get more damage. You see, I lost a lot of DPS because I didn't have this. So if as soon as I replace this, I'll probably go in there and have a more optimized run. See how high I can get. If I can get like 45, I'll probably upload the quote unquote optimized run. But it turned out not. We didn't really need it. So she's got pretty much the same build as always. I just gave her not max here, but yeah, whatever. One off max on these two because she spams these like crazy. So it's just good to have them. If it were up to me, and I had more of these hamster cages, I'd probably bring these up to 16. The DPS isn't a lot. Again, EX special here. We're looking at charge attack, damage multiplier. Where is it? Energy field, damage multiplier. Bombard, energy field, days multiplier. Well, all these ticks add up is my point. So even though it increases by a little bit, I think it'd be worth it, especially if you like using Nicole. And Nicole is kind of an evergreen unit, in my opinion. I think she's just going to be good no matter what. 40% defense shred plus ether damage bonus is always like if you don't like, as much as the defense shred doesn't work on what's her name, Yishuan, the 25% ether damage bonus is still pretty good. Plus the way her weapons work. If you're running an attacker, obviously this is going to be better. If you have this maxed out, it's always going to be better. But if you have an attacker, it's going to be better because 12% over the entire course of the 3-minute match is just going to give you more DPS. But her weapon, if you get it maxed out, is going to be best in class because it gives her like 24% damage boost plus a point, I think 7 energy per second or something like that. But yeah, so that's important to keep in mind. It's not, and then I can go over these, but they're not super important. Just get a decent amount of crit chance on her. Like this could use crit chance. I need a better piece here. But yeah, just get a decent amount of crit chance. With where she's at now, she's at 55, but because she has the M6, obviously it puts her up to 70. So 70% crit chance is kind of like a good mark for most units to hit, especially her when her little bubble has so many ticks. As long as the majority of those are crits, then you're solid, right? So it's okay that her crit chance is kind of middle. If she hit like once in a while and it was less consistent, you'd want to have more crit chance because those less intermittent hits. But because she hits so many times, as long as most of them are critting, it's pretty decent. But yeah, so that's kind of M6 is that. Is this the... Yeah, this one just makes it bigger so you don't miss as much, especially when you're doing Shiyu defense. It's just good. Yeah, if there's any advice I can give to people, it's just invest in her. She's just really good. 40% defense shred is just no joke, especially now with all the defense scaling we're getting. But yeah, so I think that's everything. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one when we decide what we're doing for these two. I think this one's gonna be pretty I'm not gonna lie, man. This is gonna be the struggle bus trying to get through this. I think what I'm probably gonna try first is running this and then running Soldier 11 here. What I might end up having to do is dropping Trigger here, replacing Trigger with anybody really, maybe like Pulchra, and then putting Trigger over here to pair up with Soldier 11 just to even out the scores, because I can probably get like 45 on this, right? But over here, I might barely be pushing like 18, 16, something like that. So adding Trigger here brings me up to 20, and this will drop me down to like, I don't even know. I'm assuming, I think I could probably hit 30-ish, maybe, at least with Pulchra, maybe 35. I'm not sure, but we'll see. And then here, this is just I'm just gonna bring in Yishuan. This would be a lot easier. Like if I had pulled Lucia, which again, ifs and buts, right? But if I had pulled Lucia, it would have been great because I could use Yishuan, Pan Yinhe, then Kaleda or whatever here, and then over here I can use Minato, somebody in the middle, I guess maybe Polka or whatever. Then Lucia here, and Lucia would boost him up to be kind of sufficient for that. But I think, like I said, if depending on how the let's go here. Depending on how this team works out, um, we'll see because I might just be able to run Fireboy over here and then have him do his thing. So we'll see. Anyway, we'll catch that in the next one. I'll see you guys.